Hello peeps, Amro here, bringing you a basic Dota 2 tutorial for beginners or role players alike. I will be talking about general info, towers, minions, killing, heroes, stuff like that, which will help you enhance your playing skills. So enjoy. Dota 2 is a mobile style game, hence the name Dota 2. The game is all about destroying the enemy's ancient. Here's the Dire's ancient and here's the Radiant's ancient. To do so you need to push your lane. To push your lane you of course need to level up and gain gold. You gain gold and XP by killing enemy minions. To gain gold you need to last hit minion. To gain XP you don't even need to last hit minion. Of course heroes give more gold and XP when you kill them, when they are killed. There are 3 towers in every lane. One here, and one here. And same goes for the side lanes. These towers hit quite hard and are tanky. These towers prevent your minions here from pushing too hard. Your minions spawn every 30 seconds and also hit quite hard, so don't be too stupid to tank all minions, because then you will die. After the 3 towers in the lane are destroyed, you can destroy the 2 barracks. When you destroy the barracks, your minions in that certain lane will be upgraded, so they become stronger. Killed someone right there.
First blood. Have I got juice on
when you have destroyed the 3 buildings in a lane, you can push to the ancient towers. When these are destroyed, you can destroy the ancient, and then you have won. Picking here in Dota 2, there are 3 species of heroes in Dota 2. Strength heroes, agility heroes, and intelligence heroes. Strength heroes have the most HP because their main attribute is strength, and this gives them HP regen and attack damage of course. Then there are agility heroes. These don't have quite as much HP as strength heroes, but they are faster because their agility gives them bonus AD, attack speed and armor. Then there are intelligence heroes. These have the most intellect. Intellect gives them mana regen for their spells of course. So these are the casters, these are the auto attackers, these are the tanks or also auto attackers. Then we go to the classes. There are 5 classes in Dota 2. The tank, nuker, carry, support and jungler. We start off with the tank. If you want to know which heroes can tank, you go to filter by, click on buy role and go to durable. Durable same as tank. Then you see the heroes marked as tank by Steam. This doesn't necessarily mean that tanks of heroes that are unmarked can tank. As example, Morphling is unmarked, but he can also tank. Tank heroes focus on sponging up the damage, so they take all damage while their allies dish out the damage, so they themselves don't do very much damage. And a good example of tank is like X or something, of Doombringer, or let me Hoofdvrellen of course. Then we go to the nuker. Nukers, now the name explains itself, is a hero that nukes the enemy. These heroes are casters, well, mostly casters. They deal a lot of damage in a short period of time. For example, Lion, his ult deals 600 damage in one single hit, so he's a nuker. These heroes don't need very much gold to be effective, but they are the most effective early and mid game, because early and mid game people don't have much strength, so they don't have much AP, so they die pretty quickly from your nukes. So as a nuker, you want to focus on early and mid game ganking. Then we go to the carry. Carry are mostly agility heroes. They kind of suck early game because they're very farm dependent. Without farm, a carry sucks. That's it. As a carry, you want to focus on farming of course. Early and mid game. Mid game you can also gank a little bit, and late game you are like the best class in the game. Because a carry deals the most damage if he or she has the items he or she needs to
Your middle tower is under attack.
Then we go to the
Your middle tower has fallen.
Support is a class that doesn't need very much gold. The name explains itself of course. As support you want to support, so you want to aid and help your allies become stronger, especially your carry. So you don't focus on last hitting, but you focus on warding for map control and on career, so your allies don't have to walk back to the base, etc. So you don't need a lot of gold. So don't expect that you get a lot of kills, because most supports don't hit very much. Like on Midnight he doesn't deal very much damage, but certain supports like Lich do deal a lot of damage. So you can play a sort of like nuker support hybrid class. Then we go to the jungler. Junglers are heroes that go in the jungle instead of a lane. In the jungle there are neutral creeps which they kill for gold and XP. By doing this you create another solo lane, so it's a win-win situation, because two people now gain more XP and gold, because there's one jungler, instead of two people in one same lane. Junglers are mostly summoners like Chen, Enchantress, Nyx Prophet, Enigma, which summon minions to kill and tank the neutral creeps. Other heroes are life stealing heroes like Life Stealer and Bloodseeker, or tank heroes like X, because well, X doesn't die very quickly. And well, that was it. So now you know what to choose if you, as example, want to go I don't know, carry, or you especially want to internet hero, so that's mostly nuker support. Your item build in Dota 2. Your item build in Dota 2 depends on which hero you pick and how you play your hero. As example, pick Venomancer. Click on pick. If you want to know which types of class your hero can play, you can go over the icons and see what he can do. So Venomancer, for example, can go support or nuker, or Jade or boost, but these aren't really classes. I myself play Mr. Semi Carry, so you can also play them a different way, even though the class isn't shown here. Click on play. Venomancer. If you want to buy an item in Dota 2, click here on shop, and you see here all the items you can buy in the game. These are the cheap early game items. And these are the upgraded items, so these are more expensive, but of course better. You can only buy certain items if you're near this dude, because he's a shop. Or here you have a secret shop here and here, and a secret shop here and there. So you can't buy all items here, and you can't buy all items there or there or there or there or there. Okay, your item build. If you want to go a certain item build, you can make up your own or find one on the internet, on a certain guide or site. I myself make my own item builds. If you play here for the first time, or if you play Dota 2 for the very first time, don't need to panic, because here is a suggested item build. Every hero has another suggested item build, of course. If you follow this item build, your hero will function normally, because you won't suck because you have got the very wrong items or something like that. I advise people, and I myself always pick and start a Ring of Protection, Tango, 3 Ironwood branches, and then Slippers of Agility. So if you're agility, if you're strength, then you pick Countless of Over Strength, and if you're intelligence, you pick mental. But we're agility, so I pick Slippers of Agility. If I would play, so I play Venomancer as a semi guy, but if I would play him as a support, I would get a courier and some wards, so then we have some more map control. My venom flow. So that was item picking in Dota 2. Early game Dota 2. The early game, also known as the laning phase in Dota 2, is the phase from 0 mark to about 15 or 20 minute mark. It's primarily focused on last hitting, so on gaining gold, XP, and harassing your opponent so he or she doesn't gain much XP or gold. See me here, Spudge, VS, and Ancient Apparition. The early phase of the game is all about farming gold and XP. So there aren't very much team fights, because if you go roaming, so you go out of your lane, you kind of miss a lot of gold and XP, while your enemy in that lane does get it, so you get a disadvantage compared to that person. The early phase is also a very important phase, because if you kind of really screw up the early phase, because as example, if you get like 5 deaths and no kills in like 10 minutes, your opponent is kind of fat and it's quite hard to catch up then. So don't screw up your early phase. It isn't that hard, just play very defensive. I didn't, because well, Budge is very good against that certain hero, but normally it's kind of peaceful phase, because yeah, a little bit harassed, but not really very much more than that. Mid game in Dota 2. Mid game Dota 2 is also about farming like the early game, but it's also about roaming, so a little bit of ganking here and there to kill your opponent, so you gain advantage. You see me here as Pudge. I'm just kind of derping here, because I was searching for Ancient Apparition, but then I saw he was bottom. So you see me here going bottom to gank. This is very important, because if you're mid, you're most of the time, because if your play it kind of, well, you are like 2 or 3 levels higher than people in the side lane, so you have a level advantage. So if you gank them, you probably have higher level spells, so you can kill them easily. And here I'm just walking back, searching for Ancient Apparition. Mid game is different from the early game, because here you gank a lot, and sometimes there are team fights. Early game there are never any team fights, because, well, I explained that earlier. See me here, Ursa walking at me, and then I thought, nom 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 nom. There's 1 kill. So I gained gold and XP from that, which is kind of nice, and he died, so he lost gold. And he now is dead, so he spent time dead, so in a time I can free farm it, or they can push, and on rage quit, and he doesn't gain much gold or XP because he's dead. Well, that was mid game. Mid game, don't forget to call miss. Miss is very important. To say miss means that whenever your opponent in your lane is away, you call miss. So that your allies know that that person is missing, probably going out to gank someone, so they play defensively. Mid game is from about 15 or 20 minutes to about 35 minutes. See another gank. That was stupid from Ace Apparition, because I think his friends, his allies, didn't say miss, so he didn't know where we were or what we were doing, and he kind of overextended, so he died right there. But it was the mid phase. Late game Dota 2. Late game Dota 2 is all about pushing lanes and team fights. You see us here working as a team and pushing bottom lane.
Is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They're just defending here, and 2 of them left. They rage quitted because, well, we won this game because we worked as a team and they didn't. Well, we are on pre-made. They are probably just all randoms, so that's why they lost. And 2 of them rage quitted. You see us destroying this tower. When you destroy this tower, I already explained it, I will tell you again. You can destroy these, you get better minions, and with these you can push these towers, destroy these, destroy this one, and then you won. You see us really working as this was not really a team fight, because it was also against 2 people who also went 1 by 1, so that was really smart of them. He's getting punished.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Late game you can also try to kill the Mega Creep Roshan here. He spawns every 10 minutes, quite hard to kill, but when you kill him,
Dire's
everyone
bottom
in
barracks are
your
under
team
attack.
gets gold bonus. So gets
Dire's
gold.
bottom barracks
And
has
he drops
fallen.
an item called Aegis. And when a person holds these items and he or
Dire's
she
middle
dies,
tower
he or
is
she
under
will
attack.
be immediately will be resurrected. So it's a reincarnation. So it's kind of useful to give to your carry or tank. So we're
Dire's
destroying
middle
this tower.
is under attack.
And then this. I just want to kill. They aren't doing
Dire's
anything, they
middle
go give
tower
up, I
has
think.
fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dus that example, kijk, we also, they can't do anything because we work as a team and we are really fat because just compare my items
Dire's
to
middle tower
his
is
items,
under
he
attack.
doesn't have anything because he just only died, didn't get any kills, couldn't farm at all. So it's GG now. Oh, not really GG,
Dire's middle tower
but
is
it
under attack.
was. But it's over.
Dire's
Destroying this
ancient
one.
is under attack.
This is a bug, it's
No
a Dire's
such
ancient,
things
not
avail.
Radiant's ancient. But beta's beta,
Dire's
so
ancient is under attack.
names aren't really correct in replay sometimes. Because it is a Dire,
Dire's
it's
ancient
Radiant's
is
thing.
under attack.
And ours full of life.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Boom.
Radiant victory.
Well, that was late game and ultimately end of my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment and subscribe for more. And like of